What up? What's up?
Out.
What's happening? What's happening?
Who are you, man?
Crum, man. I'm an artist. We did this already, didn't we?
Nah, yeah,
Watch the other video.
You still won't have an intro.
Watch the other one.
Still want
Watch the other video, fam. You already know who. No. Crum. I am a husband. I am an artist. I'm a church planner. Yeah, I'm a black man. I love God. I love people. I love music. I love my wife. That order was really messed up, but it's God, my wife. Y'all know what I mean. I put it. Yeah. Love you, Jess.
boom.
So I was born in Detroit, Michigan, 1988. My parents were still together. They got jobs as family teachers over at Boys Town. So that's what brought us from Detroit to Omaha. And so for the first 7 years of me being in Omaha, we lived at Boys Town. And so my parents, they ran this girls' home. Yeah, that's kind of what brought us there. We left Boys Town when I was around 7. My parents ended up getting a divorce at 10. And that kind of left a void for me because like when my dad split, he was gone. Like I didn't see him again until, I was, it was like maybe a couple years after that. And then it was like another 3 years after that when I saw him again. And then I didn't see him again until my 20s. So growing up, it was really tough as far as, I had to be the man of the house. But because me being a man of the house, I didn't have a whole lot of like everyday examples of what that meant to be a man of the house. So, I tried my best. God blessed me with a few guys in my life to kind of show me what to do and everything. But there was still that void there. And so I was kind of easily influenced growing up. So made some bad decisions, did some bad things, but I'm here, God's good. I had, in a way you could say I got saved when I was 10 and, I was going to church and what quickly happens is you learn that that's not a cool thing. You know what I mean? Like you being all about Jesus wasn't really cool for your friends and everything. So it was something that I kind of kept hitting. So I was kind of living one way on Sunday and then the rest of the week I'm wilding, I got to be around 15 years old. I talked a little bit about this last time, but I had this brain infection. I almost died from it. And it took, I was there, I was in this hospital bed. I remember I was having these really bad headaches. I couldn't talk, I couldn't put words together. My mom actually thought I was on drugs, it was bad. And I remember I went to sleep one day. I wake up, it was 3 days later, man, I got my arm strapped to a hospital bed. I got a tube coming out of the side of my head. And I'm like, it felt like I was someone was doing an experiment on me. I was like, you 15 years old, you don't, all you care about is girls and stuff like that. You wake up and you got your arm strapped to a bed and you got a tube coming outside of your head and everything like that. And I'm like, what is going on? And so I ended up, they ended up telling me that, you got a brain infection. You got all this fluid sitting on the top of your head. And, we gotta do surgery to try to get this off of you. My mom was there, my dad was there, my grandma, my aunt. And so when they all, flew in to come and see me because they thought it was a wrap for me. And so when that all happened, I remember I had been running from God for so long up to that point. And so when you're strapped to a hospital bed, there's no more running, right? There's no more running. There's nothing you can do to tune it out. It's like you're right there. And so I was kind of forced not forced, but I was left to really just, feel God's presence and really feel him saying to me that, tomorrow is not promised for you. I had always had this belief that, when I get old, I'm gonna do what I want. When I get older, that's when I get my life right now. I'm trying to have fun. And it was at this point where it was I might not make it to tomorrow, And I remember, being there and I remember saying to God, God, if you get me through this, I'll serve you for the rest of my life. And if this is it for me, I'll serve you for the rest of my life. Either way, you're good and you deserve all of me, And so that's really where I say like my journey with God like really began in that moment. And so I have the surgery. You know, it turns out that like the surgery is successful, and I'm able to now leave the hospital. I was there for a few, almost I think maybe 2 months, like in the hospital, and but you know I was able to go home, and I don't know, man, it was just a testament of how good God is, and Him showing me that it's not over for me yet, and I was able to experience something that most people only get to experience once. So to walk out from that, that's why I'm here. I think in a way it's been easy for me, only because I have something like this to kind of look back on. You know what I mean? As far as this testimony, I'm able to see where God has brought me from. And so that's what, I know how good He is. And so when you experience God's goodness, it's something that like, doesn't matter what a person says to try to make me believe otherwise. Like I experienced something. And so an experience is always going to trump an argument. And so I think for me, that's what keeps me, it doesn't make me want to run from that or turn from that message, you know. Recently, I just started this church plant called Slingshot Church. And that's really, it's based, the name came from the story of David and Goliath. And so, you know, you had somebody who kind of just had their natural ability and natural skill, something they had been training for, and allowing God's power to kind of touch it and use it for really to destroy the things that were oppressing them. And so you see with David, you see where Goliath was oppressing the Israelites, and so David had the boldness to use his gift to take down the oppression. And so with the Slingshot Church, it's really about empowering God's people to destroy the Goliaths in their own life, that are the Goliaths that are plaguing their own communities. And so I wanted to try to create a movement and create a body of believers that are all about that. And so we're all about, you know, showing love. We're all about discipleship. We're all about those things, but we're also, you know, attacking like mental health issues. We're talking about that. Financial stability. We're talking about providing, you know, more resources and information that don't really enter in our inner city communities. And so that's what we're all about. And so Slingshot is something that I'm really passionate about, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to seeing grow. And right now we're building a team. And so, yeah, Slingshot Church is something that you guys are gonna hear a lot more from me and more of our team members. I'm just excited about what God is doing in the inner city of Omaha, and seeing it spread. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Instagram, please follow me there. If you're watching on Facebook, give me a follow. I appreciate you guys so much. We got so much more content. Expect something new from us every single week. Single video, behind the scenes, letting you guys get to know me more. I love y'all. Also, text my super phone number that you can see right here. You can get in touch with me. The first text you get back is just so that you can answer, put in your information. After that, you're talking directly to me. If you have any prayer requests, if you just want to talk about music, if you just really want to just see what's going, let me know what's going on in your life. I would love to know all of that. I love y'all. Thank you so much for following me. Peace out.